Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XLM. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So we're going to take a look at XLM, and I did a video on XRP becoming an E-Sdr. So what does that mean for XLM? Let's take a look. Very interesting. Too many connections with Ripple and central banks, IMF, BIS to ignore. XLM also is connected. So XLM has all the same ties as Ripple does. It has almost the same functions as Ripple has. So Davos, World Economic Forum 2022, the IMF about cross-border payments and CBDCs. It always points in the same direction, XRP and XLM. This is meant to happen, and it's happening as we speak. They're already building this. I talked about this multiple times on this channel. Back in 2020, a lot of what we talk about today was just, a thought or a theory. This is what's going to happen. People couldn't believe we would have digital currencies, that we would have a new financial system coming. But here we are in 2022, and it's already being built. I said that multiple times because it lets people understand that things that were once just a thought or just talked about are all coming to light. So look into ISO 222, BIS, IMF's involvement in the Great Reset, and XRP XLM. The central bankers have already made a deal in the background. Everything else is theatrics, including the SEC lawsuit with XRP. Listen, if you're holding XLM, you should also be holding XRP. I always say if you're holding XRP, you should also hold XLM. Why? Because they have the same exact functions. XLM, in my opinion, has the same ability to hit those high prices that are predicted for XRP. Why? Because it has the same connections, the same use case, the same utility. So BlackRock CEO Larry Fink is a very large believer of a stablecoin, not a Bitcoin, but a stablecoin based on a currency, a basket of a world currency. What do we know of that could serve as a basket for all of the world's stable coins? It's almost like an E-Sdr. That's a basket of currencies. So think about the whole world using one big basket. That's kind of what they're talking about. But the thing is, it's hard to get Russia and China on board with it. They're building their own basket as we speak. And a lot of people laughed when people said, XRP could be gold, XLM could be silver. But then we watched Russia back their new digital currency with palladium. So even that, when people fudded you out and said, hey, that's just a theory, that would never happen. Well, guess what? Now we actually seen it happen. A lot of things that were just talk are now fact. So XLM will go after cross-border payments and bank the unbanked population, which is estimated 2 billion adults. The unbanked is a huge amount of people. People look at it, well, they're just banking the unbanked, because people don't realize how many people are involved in that. Plus cross-border payments. Sounds just like XRP. So you can't really hate XRP if you hold XLM. The same goes for people that hold XRP. They can't hate XLM. Why? They have the same use case. Add in Jed stepping down from XLM around the same time, as he is almost out of XRP. Very timely. And that's the thing. A lot of people think that the IMF got Jed's XRP. This is all happening for a reason. You always got to keep that in the back of your mind. Whenever you see the 1% of the world talk, you need to listen. They don't fail. That's how they became the 1%. Don't forget the partnership between XDC and Kinesis. Kinesis gold and silver backed digital currencies on the XDC network. XFIN and Kinesis exploring a bridge between the XDC network and Kinesis on the Stellar blockchain. Its oncoming debt card boosted liquidity for XDC, but this also boosted the price of XLM. And we see ties between all of these cryptos. XLM is going to be the silver standard on the quantum financial system. And that's what you got to know. You got to understand that they are definitely going to back these assets by true value, by the gold standard, the silver standard. And I don't understand how people can't see that XLM is going to be just as big as XRP. I go over and I look at XRP community, and people are always like, oh, I can't even believe you're holding that garbage XLM anymore. It's like, how do you see it like that? Like, how can you say XLM is a garbage coin? It's one of the most well-rounded cryptocurrencies out there right now. Tied to NFTs, tied to Web3, tied to Metaverse, like we always talk about. Tied to the new financial system. Same utility, same use case as XRP. Has, in my opinion, almost the same exact value as XRP does. I think the only difference is XRP will have to get regulatory clarity first. It will also give XLM regulatory clarity. They have pretty much the same framework, the same ties. Then we see this. XRP and XLM are the only two crypto companies publicly partnered with the World Economic Forum. Like it or not, these two are part of the New World Order. These two are the only ones sitting at G7 summits. So yeah, the 1% no. Now, I don't like the New World Order at all. I think it's the worst thing that can be ushered in. I don't want to eat bugs, and I definitely don't want the government tracking me, and I don't want to live in a pod. So, with that said, I still want to get rich before all of this happens. How do you do that? You invest in the cryptocurrencies that are tied to these organizations. Listen, you're not going to stop it at this point. People are like, we got to stop this now. No, the time to stop it was when you were voting back in 2006, 2007, 2008. That's when this all really started coming to light, right before they brought out Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the test run for what's happening today, in my opinion. That was the time to stop it. Now that it's unstoppable and it's already in motion, now you have to figure out, do you want to get rich before it all comes to light and before it all gets ushered in on us? So Maxis are framing Bitcoin versus ESG, World Economic Forum. Maxis do not like XRP or XLM because they are associated with the World Economic Forum. They don't have the most efficient tech. So all they can do is push the crusader narrative that does not store up any value. They're always trying to say Bitcoin is the answer to not be involved with the New World Order or the World Economic Forum. They always say Bitcoin is your outlet. It's your way out. But here's the thing. Do you honestly think you are going to be able to trade in Bitcoin? Like, people think they're going to run a whole new separate society from this. It's not going to work. If you don't have a digital ID, and they already know you exist, at some point or another, the government knows that you're already out there. You are a person. You're a citizen. So of course they're going to know if you're trying to trade on a different system than their system. So I don't see that being a possibility in any way. I mean, hey, I might be wrong. And I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. So that could be a possibility. But then wouldn't the best smart decision for anyone that holds XRP or XLM to cash out when the price gets extremely high and then invest it all in Bitcoin so you could trade on an alternative system? It does not make sense to be able to do that, but who knows? So the World Economic Forum wants to depopulate the world, and XRP, XLM, Algo are not part of the elite. Asset-backed digital currencies. Here we go. So This is exactly what I can see happening. Why? Because we watched Russia do it. They backed their digital ruble by palladium. I had to say that again. So why can't Ripple be backed by gold and XLM be backed by silver? And what really makes XRP more valuable than XLM? I mean, they both do the same thing. So maybe its use cases outside of just being part of the new financial system can give XLM more value. It's tied to stablecoins with Circle. It has a lot of other use cases other than being tied to the World Economic Forum. We're going to have to see how this plays out. But Ripple XRP can easily become an E-Sdr within the coming 2 weeks. That would also mean that Stellar would be an E-Sdr because they'd have to use that also for cross-border payments, for person-to-person, the unbanked. I would think that's how that would work, but I might be wrong on that also. All I know is if XRP does become an E-Sdr, XLM will definitely rise in value very, very fast. I could see it easily be going to between $500 and $1,000 if that was to happen. Because all of a sudden, we're going to see the new financial system being used. We're going to see these cryptocurrencies being used for the exact utility they were built for. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.